Guess what's for supper? Sliders. Tonight I am making ham and cheese sliders. So you're gonna need some ham of choice. We're gonna do some pepper jack, some Colby and Monterey Jack, because that's what was in the fridge. And not forget the Hawaiian buns. You're also gonna need some Miracle Whip. We're out of regular mustard, so we're gonna use some Dijon. And then for on the top, you're gonna need some butter, some sesame seeds, and parsley flakes. First things first, you gotta get your Hawaiian buns, and you are going to cut them in half. Oh no, it's stuck to the thing. Oh well, it'll be fine. To make it easier, I split it in half and then cut them in half with my favorite bread knife. If you have an easier way to do this, let me know. Because I'm not about to sit here and cut them individually. No way. Halfway done. Now do the other half. And then just flip the other half over, get it out of the way. And we're gonna center this in the middle of the pan. All right, get your Miracle Whip. And we're gonna do the bottoms and the tops. So just glob it on there. Take your mustard. Maybe. We don't use a lot, just a little bit anyways. Obviously it's personal preference. Alright, now we're gonna just mixy and slather it everywhere. You can use a knife or a spatula. Sometimes I use a spatula, it's a little bit easier, but I already dirtied the knife, so we're just gonna go with it. Don't forget to do the tops. If you have spots around the edges or whatever that don't look like they're covered very well, just put a little more Miracle Whip on. Now we're gonna do a layer of our Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. Don't worry, I have more. Just kidding, it's only Colby Jack, but it's basically the same thing. It's okay. Actually, you silly goose, if you read the package, they are the same thing. So, you know, it is what it is. Don't ask me. I just buy cheese and use it. I don't really read the label. I just go, this is what I want, this is what we use, and go with it. Are you particular about what kind of cheese you like? Obviously, speaking of, you can use whatever cheese you want on this, but guess what? This is what we are using, so there it is. Next, take your ham. Yes, I said the ham, not the other cheese. Don't get it wrong. You can do whatever you want, but this is how I'm gonna do it, so there's that. Put this ham on there. Really sticking together. Yes, it's okay if it's layered. Who cares? It's meat. It's good for you. You're gonna do the whole pound, okay? Because nobody likes one layer of meat. I think this ends up being like 3 layers. Yeah, sure. Now, grab your other package of cheese. And put that on top. Oh, I love playing with the paper. Makes it so fun. In case you can't tell, that's what we call sarcasm. Doesn't she just look beautiful? Okay, back to business. All right, now you're gonna need a glass dish of some kind. I'm gonna use my small, cute little measuring cup. And then we need some butter. We kind of forgot something, you guys. Okay, we got the butter. We need some garlic powder. And we're gonna melt this together. Pop it in the microwave and melt it so we can put it on top. First things first, we are going to preheat our oven because we are going to toss this in for a little bit and get it kind of melted before we put the tops on and smother it with buttery goodness. All right, let's pop this in the oven for a little bit to get the cheese all nice and melty. All right, my butter's melted. We're going to take our little brush and we're going to mixy because, you know, that's what we like to do. All right, our cheese is nice and melted. So we're gonna pour it out. Now be careful because the pan's gonna be hot. So if you burn yourself, that's your fault because I warned you, okay? Okay, now we gotta get these tops on there. Very carefully. Bloop. As good as it's gonna get. And these are coming apart. It might get messy, but that's okay. You're washable. All right, take your butter mixture, and we're gonna just slather it all over. Want to get it all over. Make it all buttery goodness. You also want to get some along the sides, so that gets nice and toasty too. Now you're gonna take your sesame seeds, and you're just gonna sprinkle some on top. I like to put them in my hand and just sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, now you're gonna take your parsley flakes. I just do this because it looks pretty, okay? We're gonna take it and we're just gonna, Guess what we're gonna do now? No, there's nothing to mix, so we're not mixing. We're gonna pop it in the oven. Now you just bake it until it's kind of golden brown looking, and then they're done. All right, they are good. Ooh, look at that. Melty goodness. All right, we're gonna cut this while it's still nice and hot so they're easier to serve up. Ooh. And some chips to go with it. All right, let's give it a try. Even though I already know it's delicious. Enjoy.